Our aim is to definitely do well this season than the last time. And our first aim is to get into the knockouts. So for that, it is very important that we do well in the league phase.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a bit of change from last season. So certainly there's a lot of discussions around the team makeup and overseas players and everything like that. So there's certainly a lot of strategy involved. Once we get our captain here and then our full overseas contingent, we can work together as a group to start working really specific plans. But it's great. We've only started training yesterday, so it's great to get the majority of the group here and to get the training camp started and get everyone ready in T20 mode.
See, we did release quite a number of players from the last. And, we did have specific role play in terms of picking players, spinners, batters, a little more emphasis on fast bowling as well. So we did have a bit of a cutout roles for certain players, and we were looking for that particular players when it came to domestic pick. A couple of us have seen her play for Australia A also, I guess, and maybe when I was in Australia too, when we were playing this practice games against President Levin, or so she was part of that. And Nushin also has seen her, and we were quite impressed with the way her approach towards batting was. So clearly, after the auction is what we've seen India versus Australia. So we were very happy that she was among runs, and especially to have those shots at such a young age, to play that sort of a game and on Indian wickets is something that she did reflect a lot of potential and talent. That's why we also picked her in the auction.
I was very lucky to work with Phoebe in October, November in the WPL with the Sydney Thunder. So I saw up really close how well-rounded player she is. She can bat up the top and she can bat through the middle, and she's probably one of the best fielders in the world in women's cricket as well. So she's extremely versatile. She has a 360-degree game as well, which can be really hard to defend in the women's game with only 4 players allowed outside the circle. So there's huge advantages. I can really see her being, if not already close, one of the best players in the world within the next year or two, and hopefully a long-term player for the Giants franchise as well.
It was just unfortunate that last year she could not, go beyond the first game. But clearly, yes, this time around, I'm sure that she also will come with a lot of plans of her own, and it would be very nice, like Mike, me, Beth, even Sneh Rana, she gets her own experience in terms of having a lot more knowledge about the domestic players. So we as a leadership group, I think we fit in quite well, and it's just a matter of working things around and that giving us a result on the field.